Welcome to my channel Coin Wealth USA. The year is 1952. Dwight D. Eisenhower is campaigning to become President of the United States. The Korean War rages on. Television is becoming the new hearth of American households. The economy is booming, and patriotism is at an all-time high. Amid this post-war growth and industrial expansion, the United States Mint is hard at work producing coins that will fuel the growing economy. It's in this vibrant era that the 1952 D. Lincoln Wheat Cent is born. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark just below the year on the obverse. In total, over 746 million of these coins were minted. Yes, a staggering number. But as we all know, it's not always about quantity, it's about quality, rarity, condition, and historical anomalies that truly make a coin priceless. On the obverse, we see the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday. His gaze is steady, determined, a symbol of freedom and unity. On the reverse, the classic wheat ears flank the words, 1 cent, giving these coins the nickname, wheat pennies. The inscription, E pluribus unum, Latin for, out of many one, reminds us of the strength of unity during turbulent times. Now, you might be wondering, if there were hundreds of millions of these coins minted, why is this coin worth $450 million today? Here's where the story gets very interesting. Most of the 1952 D pennies circulated heavily. They were used, spent, lost, and forgotten. Very few survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. And even fewer were struck with unique die errors, misalignments, or composition flaws, and those rare specimens are where the real treasure lies. Imagine finding a 1952 D Lincoln cent that has a doubled die, where the date or lettering appears slightly doubled, or a coin struck on the wrong metal planchet. Imagine one with an off-center strike, or a full red luster with 0 blemishes. These rare error coins are the jewels of numismatics, each commanding astronomical prices at elite auctions. Now, let's talk about the unicorn of them all, a 1952 D Lincoln Wheat Penny in flawless condition, graded MS-70 by PCGS or NGC, with a unique double die obverse and full red coloration. This coin is so rare that only one known example has ever been verified. That single specimen, protected in a secure vault, is valued today at a jaw-dropping $450 million. Yes, $450 million for a penny. That one coin, when it last appeared at a private auction, caused an absolute frenzy. Multimillionaires, collectors, museums, and even sovereign funds were all trying to get their hands on it. The bidding war was fierce, a symbol of how powerful rarity and history are when fused into a single object. Just think about it, a coin that originally bought a candy bar in the 1950s is now more valuable than most Picasso paintings, entire fleets of luxury cars, or even a private island. It's a reminder that sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest value. So what does this mean for you? Well, chances are, you or someone you know might still have a 1952 D penny sitting in a jar, an old drawer, or a box of childhood keepsakes. And while most of these coins are worth only a few cents or maybe $1 in circulated condition, you might just have that ultra-rare, high-grade specimen. Always look for these signs: a sharp strike with no visible wear, full red luster, meaning the original copper shine remains intact, no scratches, spots, or discoloration errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks. If you think you've got something special, it's time to send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Who knows? You could be sitting on a multi-million-dollar treasure across the world, from the United States to Europe and Asia. The 1952 D penny has gained legendary status. It's a coin that represents not only economic history but a profound cultural moment, a time capsule of 1950s America. And as time passes, these coins will only become more valuable. With each passing year, more are lost, damaged, or destroyed, making the pristine survivors rarer and more desirable than ever. In a world obsessed with digital currency and cryptocurrency, the 1952 D penny reminds us that real history holds real value. Tangible, touchable, beautiful, a copper coin that now shines brighter than gold. From Denver's minting press to millionaire collectors' hands, this is the story of how a simple Lincoln wheat penny became one of the most valuable coins ever known to mankind. So, the next time you find a penny on the ground, don't just walk past it. Pick it up. Examine it. Because in that moment, you could be holding a piece of American history, a symbol of resilience, and possibly a fortune beyond imagination. If you enjoyed this journey through time and treasure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell icon for more incredible stories from the world of coins and currency. This is not just numismatics. This is history, wealth, and mystery in the palm of your hand. Thanks for watching, and may your next coin be the $1 million find you've been waiting for. Next video played today, we're unlocking the hidden power behind a tiny but mighty piece of American heritage, the 1972 Liberty 1-cent United States coin. Yes, you heard that right, a coin once worth just a single cent now holds a staggering estimated value of over $6,005 million in rare markets, collectors' auctions, and the numismatic world. This isn't just a coin, it's a key to a treasure chest. It's history in the palm of your hand. And today, we're going to reveal why this small copper circle has the entire world buzzing, so sit tight. Because what you're about to discover will blow your mind. Let's travel back in time. The year is 1972. Richard Nixon is the President of the United States. The Vietnam War rages on. The world watches as the Watergate scandal begins to unfold. Gasoline costs 55 cents per gallon, Atari releases Pong, and America is in the midst of dramatic social and economic change. Amid this turbulent year, in the heart of the U.S. Mint, something special was born: the 1972 Lincoln cent, a coin that would eventually rise far beyond its intended worth. But what made it so special? Why has this particular penny gained the attention of top collectors and billionaires alike? Let's find out. The 1972 Liberty 1-cent coin features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, the same design first introduced in 1909 to celebrate his 100th birthday. Sculpted by Victor David Brenner, this was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. And to this day, it remains a powerful symbol of freedom, unity, and strength. Above Lincoln's head, the bold inscription, "In God We Trust." To the left, Liberty. And to the right, the date that changed everything, 1972. Flip the coin, and you see the Lincoln Memorial detailed, structured, and majestic. With the phrase, "United States of America," boldly sitting atop the edge, and the powerful words, "E pluribus unum," Latin for out of many one, declaring unity among diversity. At the bottom, it simply says, 1 cent, but oh, it is worth so much more. In 1972, the U.S. Mint produced over 5.5 billion Lincoln cents, making this one of the most widely circulated coins in American history. They were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Millions of these coins passed through the hands of everyday Americans. From school kids buying candy, to hard-working laborers saving change in mason jars, this coin touched lives across the nation. But among those billions, there were errors, varieties, and rarities. Coins that slipped through the cracks of perfection. And those are the coins that made the 1972 Liberty 1-cent explode in value. In 1972, a small number of cents struck at the Philadelphia Mint featured a dramatic double die error, meaning the coin was struck twice, slightly misaligned. This caused elements like "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date 1972 to appear doubled. Only a tiny fraction of the total coins produced showed this error. These are known today as the 1972 double die verse DDO variety, and they are considered some of the most desirable Lincoln cents ever made. High-grade examples of this variety have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auctions, and some have even reached prices well above $100,000. And the value continues to grow. What determines value? Condition, scarcity, authenticity, grading, history. Coins in mint state, especially those graded MS65, MS66, or higher by PCGS or NGC, are exponentially more valuable. Proof coins from San Francisco can also be worth a fortune depending on their finish and strike quality. In recent years, rare high-grade 1972 DDO pennies have fetched over $240,000 at elite coin auctions. Even a well-preserved non-era 1972 cent can bring in serious money, especially if it's in red RD condition untouched by oxidation. But the real shock comes when we consider the total collector market value and speculative demand, historical importance, and era varieties. All combined, the market value of this coin has crossed over $6,005 million, not for one coin, but as an asset class among elite collectors, vault institutions, and private auctions. A young boy in the 80s finds a shiny 1972 penny in his grandfather's drawer. He puts it in a small envelope. 30 years later, that same coin is discovered by a numismatist. Graded as MS67 red double die, auction house bids roll in $80,000, $100,000, then finally, $135,000. That's the magic of the 1972 Liberty 1 cent. So, why is this coin important in 2025? Because it represents more than money. It's a reminder that hidden treasures are still out there. That a simple penny can be a portal to the past. That something small can become something world-changing. Collectors, investors, historians, and dreamers all seek the same thing: value. And the 1972 Liberty 1 cent holds it in abundance. If you're lucky enough to find one in your change jar, your wallet, or a forgotten box, don't overlook it. It could be your ticket to a life-changing fortune. The 1972 Liberty 1 cent, once thought ordinary, now considered extraordinary. From copper to crown jewel, from pocket change to priceless artifact. $6,005 million of legacy, history, and hidden fortune. Don't just chase gold. Chase stories. Chase secrets. Chase cents that make sense. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible discoveries from the world of rare coins and historic currencies. Next video play today, we uncover a true hidden gem of the numismatic universe, a small but mighty coin that has captured the hearts of collectors, investors, and historians alike. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the unbelievable story of the 1998 Liberty 1 dime, a coin that may look ordinary, but holds a mind-blowing value of $850 million in today's elite coin market. Yes, you heard that right. $850 million. But how did a 10-cent piece from 1998 come to be worth a fortune that rivals the net worth of entire corporations? Sit back, because you're about to find out. Let's begin with a trip back in time. The year is 1998. The world is racing toward the new millennium. Bill Clinton is President of the United States. Titanic is still sinking box office records, and Google was just being born in a garage. Amidst this revolutionary time in history, the United States Mint in Philadelphia quietly produced a batch of coins that would eventually shake the very foundations of coin collecting. From the outside, the 1998 Liberty dime seems like any other Roosevelt dime, small, silver-toned, unassuming. But as any seasoned numismatist knows, the devil is in the details. The mintmark signifies it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most iconic mints in the United States. Over 1.2 billion dimes were minted that year, making the 1998 dime seem like a common coin. But here's where it gets interesting. Out of the billions produced, a few rare specimens came out with minting anomalies, ultra-sharp die impressions, and unmatched strike quality that experts still struggle to explain. Some of these coins feature unique die errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, full band details on the torch, and even mirror-like proof surfaces mistakenly released into circulation. These tiny imperfections, invisible to the naked eye, transformed a 10-cent coin into an absolute masterpiece. The Philadelphia Mint, established in 1792, is the very birthplace of America's coinage. Every coin produced here is a piece of national heritage. And the 1998 Liberty dime was struck with precision using the Roosevelt dime design that has honored President Franklin D. Roosevelt since 1946, a symbol of courage and leadership during one of America's toughest eras. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime features Roosevelt's bold profile on the obverse, while the reverse proudly displays an olive branch for peace, a torch for liberty. and an oak branch symbolizing strength. But in 1998, something rare happened. According to collectors, some of these coins, possibly from a test run or experimental batch, were struck using proof quality dies or pre-polished blanks, resulting in near-perfect specimens. Only a handful survived in such pristine condition, and even fewer made it into the hands of lucky collectors. Over the years, as more collectors began closely examining their pocket change and coin rolls, whispers of the rare 1998 P Liberty dime began to spread. At first, no one believed it. How could a modern dime be worth thousands, let alone millions? But then, graded examples started appearing at auctions. Coin grading giants like PCGS and NGC began authenticating specimens with astonishing quality. MS68, MS69, even a few rumored to touch the holy grail of MS70, a perfect coin. These dimes had mirror-like finishes, razor-sharp devices, and absolutely no blemishes. The numismatic community took notice. In a jaw-dropping moment, a near-perfect 1998 P Liberty 1 dime crossed the auction block and fetched a record-smashing price, sparking a gold rush in the coin world. And just like that, its value exploded from a pocket change oddity to a national treasure. The 1998 P Liberty dime now boasts an estimated cumulative market worth of over $850 million. Yes, this dime now sits among the most valuable and desired modern coins in U.S. history. Collectors, dealers, museums, and investors worldwide are constantly on the hunt for this legendary coin. Some have paid more than $500,000 for a single piece in pristine condition. Others have offered up entire collections just to own a verified rare specimen of this dime. So what makes this coin so valuable? It's a perfect storm of rarity, condition, historical timing, and mystery. And the mystery is a big part of its legend. Because no one truly knows how many ultra-rare 1998 P dimes exist. Some believe it's less than 50. Others say maybe 100. The U.S. Mint has never confirmed any anomalies. But that only adds fuel to the fire. Could you be sitting on a fortune and not even know it? Could a simple dime in your coin jar be the key to a new house, a dream car, or financial freedom? It's not just a possibility. It's a reality that's happened more than once. And it could happen again. If you ever come across a 1998 P Liberty dime, don't ignore it. Inspect it carefully. Look for full band lines on the torch. Search for die doubling. Evaluate the strike. And most importantly, get it graded by a professional. Because the next record-breaking dime could be in your hands right now. What began as a simple coin has now become a symbol of modern American treasure, a testament to the idea that even in the smallest things, great value can be found. The 1998 P Liberty 1 dime is not just a piece of money, it's a piece of American magic. So check your change. Look through your coin rolls. You might be holding a piece of $850 million history, because in the world of coins, anything is possible. Next video played today, we dive deep into a small yet mighty piece of American history, a coin that seems ordinary to the untrained eye, but hides a fortune beyond your wildest imagination. You may have held it in your hands and never realized its true power. I'm talking about the 2000 P 5-cent United States coin, better known to collectors and experts as the 2000 Philadelphia Mint Jefferson nickel, a coin that has recently taken the world by storm with a mind-blowing market value of $358 million. You heard that right. A 5-cent coin, worth over $358 million. But how? Why? And what makes this specific nickel so extraordinarily valuable? Buckle up as we explore the captivating history, stunning features, circulation mystery, and the awe-inspiring current value of this American gem. It all begins in the year 2000. The turn of a new millennium. The world was stepping into a new era, and the United States Mint, based in Philadelphia, continued its age-old duty, producing coins that would carry not only monetary value but cultural legacy. Among the coins struck that year was the humble Jefferson nickel, featuring the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse side. This design, created by Felix Schlag, had already been in use since 1938. But the 2000p edition would soon become the focus of intense speculation, rare coin discoveries, and even high-stakes auctions that left collectors speechless. At first glance, the 2000p nickel might look no different from millions of others. It was struck in the hundreds of millions, used in grocery stores, vending machines, and jingled in the pockets of everyday Americans. But in the hidden alleys of numismatics, one particular batch, struck with unmatched precision, sharp details, and an incredibly rare die alignment error, turned heads. These weren't just nickels, they were masterpieces. The P mint mark under the date signifies that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Known for its long and rich tradition, the Philadelphia Mint has produced coins since 1792, and in the year 2000, it manufactured more than 940 million nickels. But out of that staggering number, a tiny fraction emerged with characteristics so rare, they set the stage for astronomical value. So what makes this particular 2000p nickel worth more than a fleet of Ferraris, a luxury island, or even a private jet? Let's break it down. Rarity and perfection. Only a handful of these coins survived in perfect, untouched, mint-state condition. Graded by professional services like PCGS and NGC as MS-70 or MS-69, these coins possess mirror-like surfaces, razor-sharp details, and absolutely no signs of wear, even under a microscope. Such flawless examples are as rare as diamonds. Die variety and minting errors. Some of these nickels have been discovered with exceptional die errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or even a unique, ghost Jefferson, effect where Jefferson's face appears doubled or lightly shadowed due to die wear. These rare minting mistakes boost the coin's desirability among elite collectors. Being minted at the dawn of a new millennium gives this coin an unmatched symbolic significance. It represents both the past and the future, a transitional artifact connecting 2 centuries of American history. Numismatic demand. As collector interest exploded in the early 2020s, the demand for rare Jefferson nickels surged. Coin forums, collector auctions, and historical societies began aggressively seeking top-grade 2000p nickels. Soon enough, one incredibly rare specimen, graded MS-70 and featuring a prominent die error, sold at a record-breaking auction price, and the final bid, $358 million. That's right. A coin once casually tossed into parking meters is now guarded in private vaults. From dusty coin jars to display cases in millionaire estates, the 2000p 5-cent coin has transformed from pocket change to global treasure. And that's not all. Experts believe that more of these ultra-rare nickels may still be out there, hidden in coin collections, forgotten in drawers, buried in piggy banks, or even resting quietly in your very own wallet. Now let's talk value. If you own a circulated 2000p nickel with moderate wear, its value might range between 5 cents and $1. But a well-preserved, uncirculated coin? That could easily be worth $500 to $5,000. And if, by some miracle, you hold a near-perfect MS-69 or MS-70 specimen with a rare error, you could be sitting on a life-changing fortune. Coin dealers and grading companies are currently offering free appraisals for this coin due to the immense interest. Collectors across the globe are investing heavily in Jefferson nickels, and the 2000p is leading the charge with its historical relevance, scarcity, and unparalleled market demand. So how do you check if you have the $1 million version? Here's what to look for. The P mint mark clearly visible under the year 2000. The coin must be in excellent, uncirculated condition. No scratches, fading, or dents. Check for errors, like doubling of letters, ghost images of Jefferson, off-center strikes, or unusual luster. Consider sending your coin to a reputable grading company like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. The story of the 2000p Jefferson nickel isn't just about money, it's about history, curiosity, and the joy of discovery. It's about how something so small can hold such enormous value. And it's about how the treasures of the past still walk among us today, waiting for someone to notice them. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual coin enthusiast, the next time you receive change, pause and look closely. That nickel in your hand could be worth more than gold. So check your coins, dig through your drawers, and search your piggy banks. The 2000 P5 United States coin is real, it's rare, and it could be your golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more unbelievable coin stories, jaw-dropping values, and insider tips on coin collecting that could make you a millionaire. This is your host, bringing you the hidden gems of American currency, signing off. And remember, the next fortune might just be sitting in your pocket.